Nestled in the heart of the Caribbean, the Dominican Republic has birthed many musical legends. Among them stands a name that's become synonymous with the modern sounds of Latin urban music: Amenazzy. Cut to a montage of Amenazzy performing, clips of his music videos, and highlights of his career. In this video, we're going to dive deep into the story of this rising star, explore his unique sound, and uncover some of the most exciting and unknown news that could change the course of his career forever. Amenazzy is a name that's caught fire in the Latin music scene. But who is Amenazzy, really? Where did he come from, and how did he rise to fame so quickly? Born in Santiago de los Caballeros, Dominican Republic, in 1996, Amenazzy, whose real name is Alejandro Alegria, was destined to make waves. From the streets of Santiago to the global stage, his rise is a true testament to his talent, passion, and ambition. He started his career performing locally, but things changed when he linked up with some of the biggest names in Latin music, including Daddy Yankee, Ozuna, and J Balvin. Tracks like Dando Break and Mela showcased his undeniable talent. From being a regional artist to becoming an international sensation, Amenazzy's sound mixes traditional reggaeton with trap, hip-hop, and R&B, something that makes him stand out in a crowded industry. His breakthrough came with his hit Teva Dollar, which exploded in 2020. The infectious beat, catchy hooks, and smooth delivery cemented him as a key figure in the Latin urban scene. So, what makes Amenazzy's music so special? Why has he resonated with millions of fans across the world? Amenazzy blends elements of reggaeton, trap, and even traditional Dominican sounds. His music is both contemporary and nostalgic, striking the perfect balance for listeners of all ages. Now, let's get into something that's been buzzing behind the scenes: some of the most exciting and unknown news surrounding Amenazzy. Although Amenazzy has already achieved massive success, he's not stopping anytime soon. In fact, he's preparing for what could be his biggest year yet. Sources say Amenazzy is currently working on a surprise collaboration with a major international artist. While the details are under wraps, the buzz is that this collaboration could launch him to even greater heights in the global market. Fans have been speculating about potential partnerships with reggaeton icons like J Balvin and even some international pop stars. But what we know for sure is that he's pushing the boundaries of his sound like never before. Cut to a fan reaction clip on social media, speculating about the collaboration. We've seen Amenazzy on stage, but what about the man behind the music? Who is Alejandro Alegria when the lights go down? We've seen Amenazzy on stage, but what about the man behind the music? Who is Alejandro Alegria when the lights go down? Unlike many artists, Amenazzy keeps a relatively low profile offstage. But those close to him describe him as humble, dedicated, and someone who is always focused on his craft. He's always in the studio, always perfecting his sound. He's really about his music, and his fans feel that authenticity. What makes Amenazzy's music different from other artists in the genre? A big part of that is his roots in the Dominican Republic. The Dominican Republic has always been a powerhouse of Latin music, from merengue and bachata to the modern reggaeton explosion. Amenazzy taps into this rich history while carving out his own unique path. In his music, you can hear the influence of Dominican slang, rhythms, and even the energy of Santo Domingo. It's his way of paying homage to his heritage while making his mark in the global music scene. I've always wanted to make music that represents who I am and where I come from. Every song I make is a reflection of my journey, my culture, and my dreams. As we look ahead, what's next for Amenazzy? His trajectory seems unstoppable. With his undeniable talent, unique style, and the right collaborations, the sky is the limit for this young artist. We can expect more hits, more surprises, and perhaps even a crossover into other genres. As Amenazzy continues to break barriers and redefine the Latin music scene, one thing is certain: he's a force to be reckoned with. From his early days in Santiago to dominating the global charts, Amenazzy's journey is far from over. We are just witnessing the beginning of what could be a legendary career. So, there you have it. The story of Amenazzy, the Dominican artist whose music has captured the hearts of millions. Stay tuned, we'll be following his every move as he continues to take the world by storm.